Hello, in the previous video I showed you how to purchase your first virtual private server. So after you purchase your server, it takes a while to get the login details from Contabo. It can take up to 3 hours, but most of the time it's much faster. Based on what you ordered, you should have received at least one login details to your main Contabo control panel. If you also ordered cPanel or Plesk, then you will receive another email containing those login details as well. So you can log into your Contabo control panel at my.contabo.com. And just quickly, let's go through the most important functionalities here. So here on the Your Services menu, you can see all your services listed here. So right now I only have this one VPS, and I also see a few information about it. I see the IP address, the IPv6 address, the location of the server, the installed operating system, control panel, etc. You can also check your services under VDS control, VPS control, or server control, depending on what you purchased. If you purchased a dedicated server, then you should go to VDS control. If I go to VPS control, I can also see my server listed here. And here I can perform some actions like stopping, starting, restarting my server. I can see the IP address, and I could also reinstall the entire VPS. If you hover over the Manage button, then here we have some additional options. We can move the entire server to another region. We can order additional add-ons, and we could also extend our NVMe storage. So if we need more space, in here we could order more storage. And I could also reset the password to the server. And here you also have a VNC information. This is basically another way to connect to your server if for some reason it is not available. It's not the traditional way to access the server, and it should not replace SSH access. So only use this if there is something wrong. Another important menu item here is the domains. So here you could purchase a new domain. So here you could register a new domain or transfer your existing domain over to Contabo. And if we go to DNS zone management, this is also a very important part. Here you can add your new domain name. So if you want to add your domain name to your server, you should add the domain name here, and from this drop-down list you should select your server, and then you can create a DNS zone for that domain. Okay, so this is something that we will do in upcoming videos. And here you also have some links to support and tutorial articles and frequently asked questions. It's worth going through them. Okay, so how you can access your server. So if you ordered a control panel like cPanel or Plesk, you should have received the login details to that control panel. If you don't have a control panel, you should use your terminal if you have a Mac or Linux, or if you are on a Windows computer, you should download a tiny program called PuTTY. Okay, so it's available at putty.org. You should download this SSH client, and then you can connect to your server. So let me just show you how. So this is the program. So here you need to add your IP address. The port is 22. Then click Open. Then add your username. Hit Enter. Then add your password. Okay, so for security reason, you don't see the password when you type it in, but it's there. So just hit enter when you are done. Okay, and that's it. You are in, and then you can do whatever you want to. Okay, so, but since I also have Plesk on my server installed, I can use it to configure my server more easily. So I will just exit this, and this is where I can log in to my Plesk control panel. You should have received your own link to your control panel and the login details. So when the first time you try to log into Plesk, it will ask you for an activation key. You can find this activation key in your Contabo welcome email. So make sure you have it. And when it is asked, just provide the activation key, and then you will be able to log in. It won't ask me this time because I have already logged in before. Okay, so I will just enter my username and password and log in. Okay, and here we are in our server. We don't have any websites and domains, but in the next video, we are going to add our first website to this server. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, just please leave a comment below the video. Thank you.